Just like Bad Bunny, baby. Just like Bad Bunny.
Have you listened to any Bad Bunny?
Yeah, I've heard him.
More than me. I may have heard something, but I don't know that I've. I mean, I'm curious to see.
I mean, I checked him out when they said he was going to be the Super Bowl act.
Oh,
There's nothing outrageous about him.
Oh, I'm sure
he's just not a white.
Right. You know, and it's really funny. When we were doing the festival, it was after there were I think there was 2 straight black winners. Like one of the people in the audience, is somebody white ever going to win this festival? I'm like, are you kidding? Like the last, I think 3 previous were white or something. I forget how it went, but it was just like, what does it matter? How about the best person wins? Isn't that what you were always saying? It's the best person that wins. No. It's the best white person that wins.
That's what matters, John.
To some of them.
Well, they started really manipulating the vote. The people figured out they would vote for their friend, and then they would vote for the 2 worst comics after that, so that they would get second or third.
And that's the reason why we had we started with the judges. You know, we do somebody from a club, and or it was usually people from clubs or talent scouts, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's rough when a guy wins your festival and then never does comedy again.
I don't think. Hey, might I add, that was not my year.
No, it was not.
So, but it's a tough thing to run. If anybody's ever done it, it's not. Well, it's not an easy thing to do.
I mean, Justin Cash kind of disappeared, but it was for medical reasons. It wasn't because he didn't want to be a comedian.
Yeah. Oh no,
he couldn't drive anymore because he
right.
Blind, basically.
Now, does he still do? Does he try to Uber, or he's just not financially?
He does Uber, but he doesn't perform much. I've never seen him. Seen him perform in years.
Yeah, it's been a while. No, he did it was like a televised voting thing, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
So
you could vote as many times as you wanted.
But that whole thing, the whole festival in itself it kept evolving. Every year you try to, if somebody tries to work the system, you got to try to you
can't anticipate something.
Yeah, shenanigans. It's hard
without previous experience in the voting world, I guess.
Yeah.
What you needed was a vote expert to try to figure out a system.
Well, they had the records of who was voting, so they could have easily said, hey, 1 remote control, 1 vote sort of thing. But then somebody would have figured out a way around that. I mean, it's just
you get it. You call Putin up and said, "Look, I want your bot farm to make me win the Cleveland Comedy Festival. Can you do that?"
Right? I mean, what lengths are you willing to go?
What is in it for me, Mr. Connor?
And at that point, if you're spending hours and hours to do, more power to you. I mean, if you're putting more thought into it, then
you win.
How can I win this money? More power to you, I guess.
So wife's surgery went well. She's recovering nicely.
Good.
She had a lobotomy.
Well, all right.
She's finally starting to listen to reason now.
Oh, so she was. Oh, as I say, she had a lobotomy. Is she voting MAGA now?
Yeah, she's definitely MAGA. She's definitely MAGA.
Definitely voting MAGA.
He's the greatest. How can you people not see how great Donald Trump is?
That was a Lion King reference. Everybody knows the Lion King.
Puma. Puka.
Yeah.
Kuna
Matata. I was saying.
All the farts. Kuna Matata. Fart. Kuna Matata.
Everybody was asking me about Epstein. I was like, oh, no worries.
No worries. What about ice? No worries. I just say a Kuna Matata.
And in reality, he does have no worries. I mean, he is making so much money off of being president. And he's making other people so much money being president.
There are no worries.
How are you that you are? I mean, Amazon, Bezos. How's he saying? Well, it's really hard to make money now in the newspaper industry. I mean, I'm only, exceeded my wealth another $200 billion, but
it is
really
true
tough out there.
Newspapers are not making money. That's for sure.
But that's not. This is why, as well as I do, this is why billionaires shouldn't own newspapers. There's certain things that should be insulated.
It should be like a government should run them, and they should be like NPR used to be.
Given granted in liberties,
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
You heard Lion King?
Yeah.
Long live the king.
We really didn't introduce ourselves because we've, I think we've got like.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Life is Art Comedy, former leader of the Rebel Alliance, John Wellington, everybody. John, the Antifa King. He's an Antifa now, so Trump will be coming after you.
He will.
And myself, you may introduce me, John.
Mr. Marv Connor, comedy legend. And I think you
denied entry into another comedy festival. Denied entry.
I
think it's a transsexual joke.
You're the only person I know that interrupts their own introduction.
I am a talker.
I was introducing you, and you interrupted it.
I made it better.
Bitter old man shit out.
I cried about my rejection. Another rejection. A waste of $30.
Well, Mar, I got rejected too, so don't worry about it. I didn't send one in, but I'm just trying to be there for you. Hold your hand. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries.
Do you know what it is, John?
What?
Circle of life, John. No one ever picks me for comedy festivals. I'm not good enough for comedy.
Oh, you're talking about the festival thing again. Come on. We're moving on.
There's people on that show that'll be don't even open for me. They can't even open.
We'll get you. We'll work on the tape. I got to work on mine too. So
I definitely think it's a transsexual joke that killed me.
Okay, well, that's something you slip in. That's not something you put in your.
Hey, this is
Marv.
I'll take it.
Is your whole act about?
It was such a good set. I mean, the set full of laughs from start to finish.
Yeah.
The video is there's too much light. On it's too bright in most of it, but the actual jokes. I mean, I got laughs the whole set, and I can't get picked for a show. I'm like, what are they fucking grading it on? It has to be they don't want to hear the transsexual joke, I think. And it's not like I don't support transsexuals in the joke. I said I didn't know I went to a transsexual wedding. I didn't know it till our honeymoon. Then I stayed married for 10 years. So it's not like I was against it, I said after 10 years I was out of that marriage. 10 years I stayed in.
Okay, so
how was that insulting?
All right, so I don't understand, where's the punchline? That you stayed in it for 10 years?
The punchline is basically I'm very progressive. I went to a transsexual's wedding. Okay. I didn't know it till our honeymoon.
Okay.
That's the joke. Like, I didn't realize she used to be a man.
Okay.
Till our honeymoon when the dick was there.
You delivered it differently than how you just said it, right?
No, I'm a very progressive guy. I went to a transsexual's wedding. Of course, I didn't know that till our honeymoon.
Okay.
Surprise. Now, I never said she fooled me or anything. Probably, I just didn't pay attention. She probably told me.
But the joke got a laugh, right?
Yeah, joke got a laugh. And then I said, after 10 years, I got out of that marriage. Like, I stayed married for 10 years. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, Yeah, I don't know. It's not
You
that.
could
I don't know,
infer.
offensive.
You could infer it was a bad thing that I got divorced, I guess, but that's your inference, you know.
Maybe if there was like yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you don't know how
It's not worth it. It's not a joke worth. It's not a joke worth being kicked out of festivals for. That's for sure.
Do you think that's the reason?
Being an old man, I think being an old man is the big problem.
Maybe. I don't know. I can't speak for how other people watch videos and stuff.
Yeah.
You know. So I know how I watched the videos when I did it.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I looked for. And you know, so
solid laughs throughout the entire set. Applause breaks.
now I forget, was this, how many people were they accepting? Do you know?
24.
So that's not very many people.
Nope.
So I mean, if they've got like,
but I'm gonna see some of the people they accept, and I'm not gonna be happy.
Well, you might not be. It's
not my choice.
Yeah, I mean, all you gotta do is we'll focus on our own shit. We'll do our stuff, and then we'll see what happens. I know.
Well, you know, they're gonna pick some women, not because they're not funny, but just because you got to represent everybody in a festival. You know what I mean? Going to pick some people. They're going to be prejudiced against us bald people. They don't like bald people, John.
No, us. I'm not bald.
They're going to be, just because I'm bald and wear glasses and I'm 67 years old, John. That's my.
What about the fats?
And
what about
I picked on a transsexual.
They're only going to take 3.
I picked on a transsexual for dumping me after 10 years. That's the other thing.
Okay. So you're not going to get their vote. What if all of the people that were deciding on the videos were all transsexuals?
It probably damned me. It probably
would that satisfy you a little bit better?
I think it would be pretty damning.
I
think it would be great if they said, we liked the transsexual joke. It was the joke about murdering your other wife that we didn't like.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, you forgot about that part. Did you talk that you murdered the transsexual wife?
No, the second wife I murdered, not the first wife. We got divorced.
Oh, okay. Well,
you know the joke. You got to communicate in a marriage. My second wife passed away because we didn't communicate. We had a murder-suicide pact, and she didn't give me a date from my part. Don't check the crawl space. That's the joke.
That would be crazy if you like, and that's what you're saying, right? Is that she did it first and you changed your mind? You're like, ugh.
That's pretty much, yeah. That's the only thing that can go wrong.
I ain't doing that. That looks like it hurts.
That's the only thing that can really go wrong in a murder-suicide pact. The murder is the first part. You got to get that done.
Up, though, because what if you got into the situation, it was like where she was like, "All right, let's do this, let's go," and they were like, "Okay," and you like fake it, you know what I mean? And somehow
she committed suicide first.
What's that?
She committed a suicide first, and then I couldn't murder her.
Right, but what if she goes, "No, you go first," and it was like, No. We're doing this together, remember? No, but you flinched.
I want you to do the suicide first. That's not how it works, honey.
Right. Man, we were there for a half an hour until I got that gun barrel in her mouth.
It was a tussle. Oh, and it looked like a murder scene. That's kind of funny. I need to add that in there. We had a murder-suicide pact. She wanted me to go first.
Yeah.
We flipped a coin. We flipped the table. It's hard to get that barrel in her mouth. We agreed, though. Steve Martin talked about killing his girlfriend. Everybody loved him. So. Remember his joke?
The what?
Remember his joke? My girlfriend died, and I blame myself. We were at a dance, and a little drinking too much, and one thing led to another. She wanted to go home, and so I shot her. Blew her in half. Shotgun. Still blame myself for that. Steve Martin, everybody. Steve Martin.
But he delivers it like is like a reflection on it. You know what I mean? It's not like there's like a little bit of regret in it. That's why it makes it,
Yeah, you can't do that joke now though. It's Steve Martin.
Maybe what if in your transsexual joke the transsexual leaves you and not you leaving her? Maybe that's the.
Yeah, I said, and after 10 years, she left me. Turns out she didn't want her own dick, let alone mine. So that's horrible.
Well, or she really became a size queen or something like that.
What's that mean? What's a size queen?
She likes big dicks.
She was hoping it was a step up from her own.
Yeah, don't you have like an eggplant joke or something like that?
Yes, I talk about
the eggplant emoji.
Yes, I have to get a tattoo on my penis. I get an eggplant emoji with lots of ink, so it does photosynthesis towards the sun. But the joke is, don't get a vasectomy. You have to keep because once your dick isn't dangerous anymore, women don't want it. Then you got to make it look tough.
Maybe that's why the transsexual lady left you, is you caught her doing all these eggplants of what her wanting. She was thirsty for eggplants.
I mean, if I was married to a transsexual, I would.
That's your follow-up. You know what I mean?
I would treat her like a queen. I don't know why she'd want to leave me. If I was married to one, it'd be a great marriage, I think. I don't care.
Yeah, I think you gotta go.
If you were in love with somebody, you marry him. That's my opinion.
I think you gotta go for the twist of that you got dumped, not that you dumped them.
Well, the original joke is really this. I do the marriage joke and I say, so they said I could have an annulment as long as we didn't consummate the marriage. And I go, oh, what are my other options? It's too late.
well, can I ask, how did you come up with the joke?
I don't know. Just thought of it.
Were you just like, I really need a transsexual joke?
Just
they're popular.
Just talk about marriages, like I say, well, they said, well, if you haven't consummated the marriage, you can be out, we can annul it right away. And I'm like, oh, well, what are the other options? Which means we already fucked. And then they said, well, you can go 6 months without any sex at all. Then you can have the wedding dissolved. And I said, oh, so 10 years later, we split up. So I still fucked for 10 years is the point of it. Like I was fine with it.
But then you added on the tagline that after 10 years,
we split up.
Oh, but you didn't say why.
It took 10 years not to have sex with her.
Oh, okay.
Well,
what happened?
Then the second joke is that my second wife passed away.
Okay.
Because we didn't communicate. See, we had a murder-suicide pact. She didn't give me a date.
And she didn't give me a date?
Yeah, we had a murder-suicide pact, and the audience laughs, and I go, well, she didn't give me a date. And don't worry, if I kill myself after tonight's show, it's not that I'm depressed. I'm just living up to a commitment, people.
And they laughed, right?
They laugh, right. And then I do, my third wife is plotting my death. And I go into the joke about, I didn't do these on the video. I only did one.
Okay.
I might have done the murder one. I don't remember.
How fast do you go?
Too fast sometimes.
Because sometimes I feel like when I'm going fast, I feel like it's going better than when I'm going super slow.
I think we're wrong, though. I think you need to go slow.
Well, sometimes when I'm slow, you know what it is? When I'm slow in front of, I think, comics.
They don't laugh at all.
I think it's a little different than when I'm fast.
I notice my good shows, I'm slow. On my good shows, I'm slow.
On my good shows, I feel fast. Like that, not necessarily fast, but that I'm able to hit where I want to hit, if that makes sense. Hit the right timing, the tone, all those things.
Right.
But we got down into a deep dive about having bitter old man syndrome.
You kids get off of my stage.
I want to come up here and do some of my.
I want to do some old corny jokes.
Can I do some sketches up here?
I want to sketch you all. It's the AI generation, baby. And they are all routing against. They don't want you to use AI, but they're all fucking using it. You know?
Can I want to make a public service announcement real quick. All right.
Okay.
A sketch is a video, a comedy bit in a video, or like Saturday Night Live, they do sketches.
Yes.
Okay. A skit, everybody, a skit is something that you do at a frat party or to get into, or that they make freshmen do. That's a skit. Okay.
Is it not planned out as much, or what's the difference?
Right. A professional comedian doing a comedy performance with other comedians together that build into everything. That's a sketch. Okay. And a singular comedian is doing a show. They're not doing a skit. They're not doing a sketch. They're doing a stand-up performance. Each individual joke is called a bit.
Yes.
Okay.
But some people confuse. Maybe you're going there already. Maybe I'm jumping the gun.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Improv.
Well, even those are like, those are still, I would consider those sketches, not fully formed yet, but I would still consider that a bit.
Because they have a pattern that they follow in improv.
Yeah, they've got their whole.
Never say yes and. You never stop a bit. You know, and that's what kills an improv bit is when someone takes the easy hanging fruit joke and kills the bit, because
that's what they all kicked me out of improv going, because I was like, no, I don't think so. No.
What if your baby turned into an elephant?
No, it doesn't seem like
yes and. Yes, and it was an elephant, but it's still
like
on mother's teat.
Let's do something else.
Oh, you're supposed to say yes and. What's wrong with you, John? Yes, it did turn into an elephant.
Oh!
But then it turned back into a baby. Then you start the rules. But if you
I
say,
gotta take care of this
no,
baby.
it's still a baby. The bit, the sketch, the improv is ruined.
Son of a bitch.
Name a place, John. Give me a place.
You know, I think a lot of the people the difference between stand-up people and improv people, I think that a lot of the improv people just really need hugs. And a lot of the stand-up people are like, no, just, I don't.
You know, if those improv people would watch our video right now, we would be so in much trouble.
What's that?
If anybody from improv ever watched your video, we'd be in so much trouble right now.
Nobody's watching this, and I don't care.
Yeah, they're not gonna know. They're not gonna know what we've said about improv.
Although I will say this about improv people: I don't know that there were any improv people found in the Epstein files. But there were at least like 5 comedians that they like.
I don't know what comedians are in the Epstein files.
I know Nick DiPaolo. I think he's
Nick DiPaolo, but
yeah,
just his name, or was he on the island, or we don't know yet.
I think he might have entertained some folks.
He they said he canceled his his Facebook page, but I found it on there.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that. I saw that too, but and then I think Bobby Slayton was in like a picture.
Yeah, he was on in
people. Yeah. I did think that it was funny that and this is, for some reason, it's always, maybe it's just not my cup of tea, but Andrew Dice Clay. They were asking about Andrew Dice Clay to Woody Allen.
Oh, and Woody Allen's a comedian too.
Did you see Woody Allen's response though? Or it was Moon C or C Moon or his daughter wife's response. She goes, Woody says he's a good actor, but he's a bit much. So I don't know whether that meant that, Andrew Dice Clay probably wouldn't have went along with all the shit that they're doing, or that he's just even an asshole even for them. So
Hey,
I don't know on what part of that fence that he would fall. You would like to think it'd be like, I mean, although of everything else that it's an antithesis to what he is on stage, which is what all these guys think he is in reality. You know what I mean? So that's why he says he's a really good actor, but he's not like that in real life. He doesn't go along with the kid,
Who's a really good actor? Woody Allen, you're talking about?
No. That Woody Allen is saying that Andrew Dice Clay is a really good actor. In other words, that Andrew Dice Clay is act. He's more of an actor.
Totally fake.
That in real life, he's not like that at all. That they've, he tried to introduce him to some ladies and he was like, no, what is that? You know what I mean? Which makes Andrew Dice Clay a really good person in the end.
Yeah. Jon Stewart was in the Epstein files. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
It was like, it said, I want someone funny like Jon Stewart. And Jon Stewart goes, like Jon Stewart? He goes, I'm in the files. He goes, but they can't go for the real Jon Stewart. They have to get someone like Jon Stewart.
Yeah, I'm sure they paid well.
But that was a lot of it were people that would perform or he tried to get comedians to come to his parties. Like he tried to get Chris Rock really hard. And Chris Rock never went, never wanted. But so he's in the files technically.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker's in there.
Chris Fucker? Who's Chris Fucker?
Chris Tucker. David Copperfield. He's not a comedian. Mick Jagger.
Well, David Copperfield didn't he have his own issues with that where he's whisking people weed and shit?
Got accused of some stuff. I don't know all of it. I'm not a celebrity gossiper, but Clinton's in a hot tub somewhere. Michael Jackson, Kevin Spacey. Oh, that's not a surprise. Diana Ross. But that was on her plane with her kids, so I don't think that was anything wrong.
Yeah, but wasn't Diana Ross accused of doing some weird shit to other people though, too?
I think she was accused, but I don't think there's any evidence of it.
Okay.
I mean, she was definitely a diva, right?
Yeah, I thought it's something about I'm not going to get into it, so.
Yeah, we don't know. I don't really follow that stuff, but now we are talking about it. I don't know any other big name comics. I mean, just being mentioned is just they could talk about you and you were mentioned, right?
So imagine that you're Bobby Slayton though, and what Bobby Slayton does, and then he realizes what kind of island is. Hey, we got any little kid fuckers on the island here? Hey, I mean, it's just like
he could be completely innocent.
He's busting balls. I mean, how far did he take it before look, Bobby, this is the last time you're going to be here.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see till it all comes out. There's still 3 million pages missing.
Well, they said there's videos, so I imagine there's tapes.
And they said this week that the congressman will be allowed to go in and look at the redacted shit.
Yeah.
Does that mean they'll be sworn to secrecy though?
Do you know what's crazy is that there's also, I don't know if this is up and up or whatever. There's also stuff about that they were a part of what was that whole fucking 4chan and QAnon shit.
QAnon, all that.
And the whole time they were promoting that Democrats were eating children, right? And that they had the secret pedophile ring. Whenever all these people went down that rabbit hole and got all QAnon, when in reality it was all that was covering up for all the other terrible shit.
Right.
And they were buying all
they were the predators. They were the perverts. And they were spreading all the rumors that Democrats were.
Isn't that the most fucked up thing? That if you fell into that shit, you've got to feel the most dumbest son of a bitch alive.
They don't feel that way at all. They
double down because they don't believe in saying sorry. And it's not even about that anymore.
It's still a conspiracy against them now.
Right? And you know what the fucked up part about the whole thing is? They will still get to vote.
Yep. Yeah, if you fall for some bullshit, maybe you shouldn't be allowed to vote anymore.
And there are people out there that work every day and can't and won't be able to have time to vote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the sick part about it.
I work in that group I joined, that school comedy, and a guy said he wrote a joke. I thought, oh, it's a great joke. Oh, I wish I thought of that, And it turns out it's all over fucking Twitter and everything. It's like Kid Rock's having his own show. Kid Rock is code for Epstein Island. Have you seen it?
Oh, okay.
Kid Rock is code for Epstein Island.
I got you.
Rock.
Yeah,
Kid.
I got you.
Very funny. But then I'm like, oh, this is a thing that's going all around. I mean, that's a great wordplay, I think.
So let's go to how Trumpian that in order to get the media to quit talking about Epstein, because you had 2 days of Savannah Guthrie's mom being on TV, kind of helped you out. Yeah. But that you need to let me post this and let's let this get out there that is better for you than Epstein.
Yeah.
If that isn't the Trump double down, I don't know what is. It's like a snake eating a circle of shit of his own body.
Right.
That's the news cycle.
Well, it's like, what's the biggest takedown of Trump? What's hurting him the most this week is that he posted a fucking stupid video.
Right. And the week before, no one paid attention
killing
to
kids,
saying there's so much evidence that would convict this guy that it is unbelievable.
Right.
They've probably got evidence of him on tape saying shit that they can't release. I
mean, just so the audience knows, a honeypot, they think it's a big honeypot scheme. The Epstein Island Jeffrey Epstein was the largest honeypot in Russian history. He was videoing all these people and giving the stuff to Putin. And that's why all these people come out not against Putin. They don't exactly support him, but they don't stop him either. They don't say anything bad about him because they know Putin's got tapes of him fucking kids.
You know what, Marv? I'm really fucking mad at you right now.
Why?
Because you had a perfect opportunity to set up our weekly bit of
where are we Putin it?
Where are you Putin it?
Where are you Putin it? It actually wasn't about Putin though. It was about
but you could have let it. You could have build it up. It could be right after these messages. We're never going to make podcast radio if you keep making these mistakes.
Where are we Putin it?
The bit is
Putin's ambassador.
Hey, we got to have some Russian nesting dolls or
Putin's
something
ambassadors
like that.
coming in.
Ones that look like Putin that are dicks.
Putin's ambassador is going to be here.
And they just are inside each other. And the smallest one is the real Putin. And it's, where are you Putin it? Oh.
Where are you Putin it? I am Putin's ambassador.
So you think he's on the Lizard Man Council?
Definitely. I have Trump fucking lizard men.
Well, I will say that our South and North Pole viewership should go up if you are doing the Lizard Man shit.
Bosk. Where are you Putin?
Come on, man, since last week.
Where are you Putin it, John? It's your bit.
Well, apparently he's Putin it in your lizard ass. I thought you were sent to the gulag. I thought you were sent to the fucking work camp. Aren't you a criminal of the state?
I fought my way out.
You fought your way out. All right. Well, what did you learn?
Spaghetti meat bolognese already has the meat in it.
Oh. Okay.
I think that's what the bolognese means.
You learned that in the ice camp?
So you don't need to add meat to that spaghetti sauce.
Okay.
You didn't
There's
know
already meat in it. What if you make
there's
your own
already meat
sauce?
in it. Did you know that? I still like to put a little,
Right.
a little. I can't think of any of the characters in Star Wars.
Luke Skywalker?
A little Skywalker sausage in there. That's what I like.
Okay.
A little Vader Vienna sausage. That's what I want to put it. Vader Vienna sausage.
We're not gonna get any Russian hits on this one. None at all.
Cheeseburger.
So where are we at on the Ukrainian front on the where we Putin it?
No one knows. It's completely out of the news. All I know is my Putin keeps killing more and more Ukrainians.
Wasn't there
Yay,
supposed to
Putin.
be like a ceasefire agreement that they were all working on?
It's all pretend, John. It's all based on
Well,
us.
I know that, and you know that.
It's all based on us negotiating, which we just don't do. A negotiation goes like this: we want you to give up some of the land. No,
We want more of it.
we want more than we have now. Well, that's not very negotiable. You're not negotiating. No, we
Let
agree.
me ask you this, boss.
give us
Since
everything.
you're a part of the Russian lizard man underarchy. What was it? It was 2014, 2015 when the Ukraine was up for NATO. When was that?
Yes.
Had they been put into NATO, had they joined the alliance, would Lord Vladimir would he have attacked the Ukraine?
Most definitely. We would be in World War III now.
Ah, okay.
Nothing scares Comrade Putin. Where you Putin it?
I don't know, but he had an elementary school teacher that it seemed like that he might have been interested when she was because he let her, give him a big hug and a kiss and anything, so she could save her life. So kerboing.
Ooh, where did he put his tail?
Maybe he likes the elderly ladies.
Did he tail her?
I think he might have done more than. I think he might have put his tail in her. Ooh.
Lizard tongue. Every girl loved that.
Oh, you know what? We got some fresh Where You Putin It news. There was a Russian oligarch that had been missing for a while, found dead on a beach in Greece.
Terrible tragedy.
Is that your work?
Terrible tragedy. Of course not. I have nothing to do with it.
Nothing?
Nothing. I had nothing to do with his strangulation.
Oh. I don't think there's been an autopsy yet. How would you?
I had nothing to do with that poison put in his hand.
You don't know how he fell off his yacht. What?
Don't know how he fell off the yacht. I don't know how he got caught in the motor 4 times. I know nothing.
All right. Well, thank you, boss. I got some more questions I need to ask Marv. If you can bring him back in. I know it's like that was our episode of Where You Putin It.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, dee-dee-dee-dee. There they are, standing in a row.
You know that has to be the end song now for Where You Putin It, since you played that one. You better remember it. There, boss.
I'm back.
I got a couple of questions here for you. We were talking about.
I just sat in some lizard piss.
Ah, man.
Oh, he wet himself.
He does that every time.
Bosk wet him. I got to remember to put down a diaper for Bosk when he sits down. They don't respect furniture.
We got to check this out. But there was a thing, and and this might be where the Lizard Man stronghold is. I don't know. And we got to see if our Lizard Man viewership goes up. But there was a thing on the Twitter that this guy was taking pictures. He was doing live video from I don't know if it was Antarctica or it was the North Pole, but it's fairly green. It looked fairly green.
Greenland's had its warmest month of January ever, just at a record, averaged 33 degrees.
Well, they told him that he wasn't allowed to film down there. Nobody was. Like, nobody's allowed to film down there at all.
Who told him?
So, is that where the Lizard Man stronghold is? The captain of the ship, the boat, and told him that if he did it anymore, they confiscated all of his gear. He had Starlink shit. Yeah, so I don't know if all this was like, all of it could have been AI, you know, but it's something to look into. And I just ask, why is it that you're not allowed to? What's the security, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like Area 51, huh?
Right. So interesting.
Simba.
Was there an ape or anything?
In the what? In the background of the
It was Obama and Michelle there dressed as apes? Or?
No. And by the way, how Trumpian is Carolyn Levitt to say, oh, it was Lion King when there isn't any apes in Lion King?
Is that right? There's no apes in Lion King?
No.
I did not know that.
Well, no, that's not true. The one is of the one holding up Simba at the beginning. That's well, that's not
an ape. Yeah, it's like some kind of
a primate. Yeah, that's as close as you get as a primate. I mean,
what kind? Yeah, we need to look at
the whole thing that they're even you know, and then Tim Scott's like, oh, that's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House.
Oh yeah, he didn't fire all the black people that work for the government. That had nothing to do with it, right?
And it's just.
Who lifted Simba? What kind of animal was it? Rafiki, a male mandrill.
Yeah, that's a primate.
During the iconic opening scenes, Lion King presented Rafiki. It says monkey, not ape. Rafiki is a monkey, it says.
Yeah. I got to ask you this, Marv. How bad are you feeling for what is it, Andrew Windsor? He's got to stay at his brother's small estate.
Oh, the king. Oh,
he's sequestered,
and he's only got like what, 3 servants now?
Yeah, to the small 150-acre estate or whatever it is. It's probably like 12,000 acres or some shit.
I feel bad for him.
He's in the small one, poor guy. So do you think that there's a huge drain in the back end of spies and politicking now that I guess it's been over 10 years since Epstein Island is gone, right? If they use that as a honeypot?
Yeah, they had to have something else, don't you think? I mean, they probably kept using it, don't you think?
I mean, up to a certain point, but I mean, you know, if they got to keep the ball rolling or do something else clandestine, you got to figure that there's another place. Or
I was watching a TV show called Ponies. You ever heard of it?
Huh. Oh, yeah.
People have no interest.
Yeah.
And they did a honeypot in there where the leader of Coca-Cola had sex with a Russian asset, and they videoed it. And they were having sex, and it sounded like this.
I know there's got to be more looked into because I haven't gotten a chance to, but I know there's some heinous shit that Coke has done in South America.
And Coke is a supporter of Trump.
Yeah, well, a lot of them are.
I used to drink only Coke, but now I drink Pepsi just to say fuck Trump.
And so I don't know where they fall on the mega timeline, but I drink Dr. Pepper, so I don't know.
Or Pepsi.
Okay.
It's Pepsi.
I thought
today
they were Texas independent.
We're going to order wings for the Super Bowl, right? And
yeah,
we're saying well, let's go to BW3s. And my wife goes, no, supported Trump. I'm like, oh. Then I looked it up. I can't find any evidence of that. But probably some rich owner share.
Yeah.
Almost every rich person gave Trump money.
There was a list. There's a list on the Twitter of a bunch of companies that didn't support. I think that's the list you got to look for. You know what I mean?
I think
the one that did support is pretty long.
I mean, the British are really nailing their guys that are in the report. Have you seen that? Like you said, Prince Andrew is just getting pummeled. I mean,
yeah. Imagine it was all
only,
Democrats. How loud all these MAGA bitches would be.
Only 32 bathroom estate. He's got 32 bathrooms, John.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah,
what are you gonna do? I mean,
and he was almost.
I'm the king of the world.
He was almost king.
Mm-hmm.
I understand your need. Now I understand what it do. Now I understand what it brings out inside of you, baby. I got you, baby.
Yes, king.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Marv.
Teach me to take this like Is that dick good? Yes, kid. How good is that dick? Oh, how good is that dick, bitch?
That was Prince Andrew right there. That was Prince Andrew.
That, you know what, that should be that should be someone on Prince Andrew. Him getting that treatment is what should happen.
How good is that dick? Yes, king. Yes, king.
Take it, Prince.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
So the Clintons are going to testify. Is that going to be on open? Oh, God. I didn't realize. I should have set it up better for him. I didn't realize we were going to go into a... This is what happens when we don't do pre-production meetings.
Fuck.
Who the fuck is that?
I did not have.
You gotta start combing these damn things.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman or that woman or that woman. But that monkey over there looks familiar.
You look like an elderly Backstreet Boy.
I just said, you know what? You want to interview me? Bring it on, big boy. Let's go. Let's do this in public, bitch.
Hey, you're talking about Comer, right?
Comer wants to interview me, Bill Clinton. He thinks he's going to get something on me. I am called Slick Willie for a reason.
Right.
I get away with it, all of it, because I'm smooth as glass, my friend.
What if his spin is that he was after Ghislaine?
Very well. You know what? I'll just say this right now. I don't have to be after anybody, John. They're after me.
So are Hillary and Bill both going to testify?
I'm bringing the bitch. I'm bringing the sidecar. That's what I'm doing.
I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again.
One more time.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
I did not. I listened to who does Bill Clinton better, me or him? That's a question you got to ask yourself.
Do you think are you still going to be able to be as smooth as ever up there against Jim Jordan and Comer and who else who's you got to go in front of? Is it what committee?
I'm going to wipe their asses with my face, John. Wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. I can take them all. Jim Jordan watched boys getting pitified, and he thinks he's going to come up with me. I had sex with women, John, not little boys like most of these guys you're talking about. And I can say that in court when I get up there in White House. I have what they call some kind of immunity, and I can tell the truth finally because I got I read the files, John. I read them. They're in trouble.
How many of these things occurred during your presidency and then after your presidency? Because you were in the files a lot.
John, I believe I was president up to 2000. Is that right?
Yeah.
Because Bush came in 2001. Some big event happened that fall that we warned him about, but he didn't do nothing about it. I tried to lock the cockpits up, John. I tried to pass a law that would say all cockpits would be locked, which would have avoided 9/11 entirely, John. There would have been no 9/11 had they listened to me, Bill Clinton. Would have all been avoided.
Okay.
I'll say this. Epstein did not buy that island till 2004.
Okay.
If you're going to say that I was,
but was he a mover and a shaker before that?
Well, he was a rich guy. Yeah, he was getting money from people. But his big move was, according to what's the guy on Trump's cabinet, Howard Nutlicks, whatever his name is. Remember, you know Howard Nutlicks?
Oh, Ludnick. Yeah.
Ludnick. All right.
Yeah.
I thought it was Nutlicks. It's Ludnick. He said he had nothing to do with him, and it turns out he's always over there sucking Epstein's dick in all kinds of ways. You know, this all happened after my presidency, and we started the Clinton Foundation. And little to my knowledge, Epstein offered me the plane to fly to some of the fundraisers for the Clinton Foundation when we have done great things for the world, John. So it was everything I did was for charity, John. Everything was for charity. You believe that?
Do you think by contributing your name and your wife's name in the orbit of Epstein that it legitimized his honeypot island? Well, we want to say rape island, or we want to say, his human trafficking.
I sadly think that yes, perhaps I did legitimize a pervert, not with the knowledge that he was such an awful person. When did I stop hanging around with him? My memory fails me on that. I'm such a busy.
How many times have you been to the island?
My memory says none, but the photos might say more. I might be wrong.
I mean, if it shows him hanging up the masks,
I might have thought I was in Aruba. John. I might have thought this is Aruba, but it might have been Epstein Island.
It would have been if there's are there other photos of you and the Hillary and Epstein and Ghislaine and the Property Brothers doing
yeah, we were building homes,
decorating, and
here's what. If I did go, and I don't know, nothing happened, John. Nothing happened. I might have sat in a hot tub for a few minutes relaxing because, when you're an old man like me and you're traveling all around the world, I know I was on the flight logs.
But did you ever participate in any parties with any women?
Sure, I was at parties, John. Women were there. Of course, I'm the most.
And did you have sex with them?
I was voted the sexiest man ever to be in the White House. I was voted as the first black president, John. You know that, right? And so, yeah, might have been. There's no evidence I was ever on the island, though, John. I just Googled it. There's no evidence, John.
No, but minus that, they're going to ask him, have you attended any parties without your wife at engaging in sex with women at Epstein's parties?
Let's be honest, John. John, let's be honest. Man to man. Is it ever a party when the wife is there? Is it really ever? Now you're on the record, son.
I happen to find that question intolerable.
Let me point this out to you, John. Yes, I got 10 blowjobs when I was president from Monica Lewinsky. I only came once. All right, the last time, and then we broke it off.
So
But
wait,
even
wait.
through all that, John, my wife never moved out of the fucking White House. Where's Melania, John? Where's she living? You tell me that.
But wait a minute. Is that if you only came once, is that considered all 10 blowjobs, or are those just mouth or
Yeah, I guess you might call them. I
kisses.
don't know what's a blowjob that you don't finish. What do you call that?
Penis kisses.
Penis kiss. Yeah, maybe I had 9 penis kisses, John. And I only came because she actually said, you can't keep holding this back from me, Mr. President. You have to give me, I deserve my just rewards. As president, you need to let her rip.
Wait, but was what's her name in talking to Lewinsky before that time, or was that
Unfortunately,
after?
there were tapes of she talked to.
And she said, "Hey, you need to get cum on that dress. You need to get him to finish."
Right, that was a big mistake. That
Is that
dress.
what? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You didn't
Next
see
time-
that.
Next time, if I was ever doing that again, I would insist a woman be naked, John, completely naked.
Now think about it. That was your blind spot, right, Mr. President? You got, Mr. President.
I honeypotted myself is what I did.
So look at what happened, that you were an easy target for another guy like Epstein, and he was like, that's my guy.
Yeah. Well, the point of all this is that I never went to Epstein Island. I was never there.
What about the New Mexico ranch? Ever hang out there?
Well, the plane might have been refueling a few
Like,
times.
hold up, there's a ranch?
Yeah. New Mexico Ranch. New Mexico, you said?
With where your buddy was governor, Bill Richards.
Oh, yeah. No, don't remember nothing, John. I don't know. Don't remember nothing. I know I was on Epstein's plane 26 times during 6 trips between February 9th and November 4th. That's
Was
according to
every
the flight
time with-
log. 26
with
flights,
Hillary?
because some of the trips included multiple stops, John. That wasn't just, it counts as each one as a flight, but I went from let's see, London to Hong Kong to Oslo to Beijing and several African countries, John. Those are each flights. So it's not like I got on a plane 26 separate times. I got on the plane 26 times and went to other places. It was like a worldwide Bill Clinton tour, like I'm the
Were there
Rolling
like
Stone.
different girls on the plane each time?
Yeah, but I was always cordial. Nothing. I behaved myself. I was a good man.
They're just interns, huh, Mr. President?
Virginia Giuffre, the woman that killed herself, said that she saw me on the island, but I believe she was mistaken. And we can't ask her, of course, because she's passed on. She's a good woman, and
Yeah,
deserved
because
it
I
better than
mean,
what she got.
of all the people you would mistake for somebody else, it's you, Bill, because you're look like everybody else. Nobody's ever seen you on TV.
I did fly with Epstein in the 1990s. But as with Clinton, those logs do not indicate that I ever went to Epstein Island. There's no evidence I was ever on Epstein Island. That's the point.
So just because you're not on the island, does that absolve you from anything else, you think?
Absolutely. I did nothing wrong. I did not.
What about airspace?
Look at me. I want you to pay attention.
Okay.
I did not fly on that. Wait a minute. Okay. I flew on. I did not go to Epstein's Little St. James Island. And what are they calling it now, huh? What's Epstein's Island called? He's a singer in a band now. What are they calling him?
What? I don't know.
Set you up for a fucking great joke, and you.
Are you setting me up?
I did. It's on Twitter. I thought.
Oh, that. Kid Rock. I'm like, what the?
I just got to say, The Rock. I was on The Rock.
Is that right? Good speed.
Sean Connery. I was on The Rock.
Yeah.
Kid Rock.
Yeah.
It's a new.
Don't you defame
it's a
Sean
learning-
Connery that
It's
way,
a
Bill?
learning series. It's a learning series. Like, I'm just a Bill. I'm just a rock fan.
How many on those occasions was Hillary?
As I recall, 0. But she trusts me totally, John. What have I ever done not to be trusted? Have you ever given her any indication that I could not be trusted, John? Trust me.
That is a weird relationship, though.
Yeah, well, you know, Big Willie. That's what they call me in the bedroom.
I guess there's, you just can't.
I'm not like little mushroom dick in the White House right now. You know. What
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
must do some things a little extra.
He's got a mushroom dick. That's what all the ladies say. A little. And I don't like mushrooms.
Don't you?
He did suck my dick too. I forgot to mention that.
That would be. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
And in the testimony,
If his testimony is like, the president did perform fellatio on me. It's something I regret. It's something he doesn't regret because
one of
of
my
all his
lifetime
letters.
regrets is I let Donald J. Trump suck my dick. I didn't think, John, it was a dare. I didn't think he'd do it.
It
I
doesn't.
thought, I'll say something that is true. We're playing truth or dare. And I said, suck my dick. And Donald's like, frankly, of all the dick suckers, I'll be the best one you ever had, John. Donald.
Isn't it crazy that saying that would make him look better than anything else that he would admit to? He was like, that's why I stick up for gay rights. All of a sudden now he's the first bisexual president.
I don't know how the fuck you got me,
Maybe the
Bill
third.
Clinton, on your podcast, but I'm leaving. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you.
I'm just telling you, it's an angle you could,
We have to get to it. You know what it is. We did. Oh, I got to change my voice.
we have so much. We are an hour in and we have so much more shit to get to.
We can't get to it.
This is like a 3-hour episode.
Run it down real quick.
Well, we didn't get to Tulsi Gabbard in Georgia trying
We gotta
to.
say, what's going on with Tulsi Gabbard in Georgia? And she turned in a whistleblower, which is illegal.
Right. We didn't talk about WAPO and Bezos and get rid of the sports section. So
He laid down a third of his paper.
the dumbass dudes.
It's going to
that-
become a big gossip rag instead of real news, right?
Right. But I think the real issue is that dudes who would normally have to go through the first 2 sections to get to the sports pages now don't even have to worry about it. They don't even have to worry about the paper or anything.
Yeah, they're just going to go right
They
to
go
it.
directly to sports on some other thing that's sports focused, and they don't have to worry about it anymore.
Should I put that in?
Let me see. We did Obama. We didn't talk about the Super Bowl. We didn't talk about the Trump
Who's in the
card.
Super Bowl?
What's that?
Who's in the Super Bowl?
New England and Seattle. I think you took New England last week. I might be leaning your way on the points wise. I think it's going to be close. And I think the experience of Vrabel in the Super Bowl, you got me leaning there. I haven't committed yet. Vance in the Olympics got booed.
Yay!
Savannah
Frankly, I don't see how he got booed. Everybody seems to like him, John. They all like him.
Savannah Guthrie's mom is still missing.
Oh. But now we know it's a ransom thing for Bitcoin. So that just tells you what the fucking is wrong with Bitcoin.
The Kennedy Center is closing.
Shit. He did a great job running that fucker, didn't he?
A fantastic job.
Oh, hey, you know what? You don't want to go to a play today, do you? Is it too late? I got tickets. I can't go.
Well, like what time is it during the Super Bowl?
6:30. Yeah.
Yeah, that's during. We'll play.
Sus. About
What is
the
it?
women's suffrage movement.
I can ask my wife.
Are you sure you'd want to?
I mean, I probably won't go, but that's something my wife would go to, I think.
I'm pretty sure I can get you.
I would say give the 2 to somebody else.
The only problem is I have to get the ticket from my sister-in-law. And it's
Yeah,
just
don't worry. No, it's not that big of a deal.
No, you know what? I can get it off my phone. I think. I'm not. No.
Hey,
I'm not.
we got to do our power rankings and everything else. But there's a big question. 2 big questions I have.
Ouch.
The Trump threshold is broken.
What's the threshold?
So imagine in the future, if we actually have another election and if there is the still, the Republican Party can survive this, or even a Democrat, Trump has broken all the thresholds. So no matter what they do in the future, pales in comparison to anything this crazy bastard has done.
Gotta agree. Like I used to, when the first time he got elected, I would go up on stage and I'd say, look, you guys voted for the biggest asshole in the world. So no matter what I say, it can't be worse than what this fuckhead is doing. And that was the first time. He's way worse now.
Yeah, I said that I thought that once he got elected, he was going to shave his head and realize his dream of being Lex Luthor, a fucking supervillain.
That's a good one. I like that.
I'm also pretty close.
Yeah. He won't shave his head ever, though, will he?
No. And then my favorite part of this week was during they were having the vote on whether or not ICE should keep being funded at the amount they're being funded. They were cutting stuff to keep it. They were cutting stuff from the city of DC. And the guy was up there. What's that?
That's how they were doing it?
Yeah. And the guy on the Republican side, that's how they were going to agree to it. But they were cutting like every sort of, immigrants coming into DC support system was like $40 million. It's like, why do we need that for illegal aliens? Mr. Speaker, why do we need a support system for LGBTQIA plus LJDQIZ? Why do we need any support money for them?
I made a big mess.
Did you spill your coffee again?
Spilled it all over the place.
So they were on a rant about all the services that, like, why does George Washington University, or Georgetown, why do they need a special grant from the city of Washington, D.C. to have an educational thing? Why do they need that? Cut it.
Why do they need it, John? It's a bunch of bullshit.
So anything that was helpful to anybody at all
was out.
Was what the Republicans wanted to cut in D.C. They were like, let's make D.C. more of a living hell for the people that are disenfranchised.
Fuckers.
Pretty much.
I hate them.
We said Vance got booed at the Olympics. I mean, he probably enjoyed it, the sick fuck.
I can't find my fucking marker.
You think he's leaning into the heel thing?
I mean, what choice does he have? MAGA's all he's got. Oh, fuck. I'm just standing in this shit.
What do you...
it's on my keyboard. Fuck.
What is it?
Coke. Not Coke. Pepsi. It's tipped over my glass when I was looking for my marker for the fucking board. Now my keyboard is all wet.
Man.
Fucked up. All right. Yeah, I think he's leaning into the heel. I don't think he has anything left, but he doesn't care. He'll go switch. He'll come back to be like a real liberal guy. You watch. Someday. He'll pretend he's liberal.
Probably. And they'll like, although we're glad he's changed. We're glad that he's come to the light. We'll take anybody that's
he was always this way. You guys just didn't realize that he was doing that to stop Trump being an asshole. He was the only good thing that was to stop.
And
Trump
then he'll podcast like, well, as vice president, I can only do so much.
Right. Everything I did was to stop Donald Trump.
And then the other was that the Trump mainly is moving farther and farther to try to nationalize.
Oh, did you see his prescription thing? Scam.
Yeah.
It's a con. Nothing there is cheaper.
How much is he getting?
I don't know, but if you use it, you're going to end up paying more than you would have paid by not using it.
Well, and
I checked it out. All my medicine was more expensive on Trump's.
So,
and then there's some fees on top of that.
Then there's the part of him suing the IRS for $10 billion, right?
Yes.
So, and all of the Republicans' comeback is, well, he's going to donate the money back to charity.
Yeah, Trump charity.
Well, how much? Let's ask this question. How much money is it going to cost in legal fees and court systems, mucking up the court system with this $10 billion lawsuit?
That's why you can't fight back.
How much is that extra going to cost the American people?
Just give him the fucking money. Don't fight back. All right, I'm almost back to being dry here. I don't know what it's going to do to my keyboard.
So, and this is before we get to the other thing, this is my last plea to anybody that's watching this and anybody that's on Facebook and that has to deal with what Marv likes to deal with, which is your daily MAGA agitator. Ooh. Here's the thing. Ignore them. Every time you start to argue with them, it gives them life.
Yeah.
It makes them breathe a little deeper. It makes them feel like that they're one-upping somebody. Ignore them. Act like that their opinion doesn't matter. Because guess what? It doesn't.
I've been accusing them of being bots, and they hate that. And then I just leave. I go, this is just a bot. Don't fight with it. That's what I tell people. You
ignore them, and it takes all the piss out of them because they know they're wrong.
Yep.
They know they're wrong. They just need to post things because for some odd moment, it's going to give them a teensy bit of satisfaction. Don't give it to them. Ignore them. They're not worth it. If you still support this, if you still support Donald Trump and you're not you don't have $5 million in your bank, you're not worth it.
Yeah, you're morally bankrupt. Fuck. What a mess. And I still haven't found my fucking marker.
That really good dry erase one that you always have?
Yeah. I don't know where it is. Should just be sitting here. I wouldn't take it anywhere. I don't have a dry erase board upstairs. Oh, there it is. Right behind my phone. All I do is move my phone. All right, let's get to our board. Ooh.
All right, and yet again, if you find anything that we say is bullshit, we suggest you look it up. Go to all the news sources. Check it all out. Not just fucking Newsmax. Go to PBS, watch their news. Go to newspapers, read what they're writing. Check out the...
I don't care if it's for or against my argument. I always Google stuff to see if it's real. I don't want to put fake stuff up.
Well, even then, if you're Googling AI shit, sometimes they get it wrong. So you got to
AI is
double and triple check to...
AI is notoriously wrong.
So,
all right. Let's scan out here. There we go. This is better. All right, all right, we're starting with Hero.
And we didn't even get to Scott Bessent's worthless ass.
Oh, God, what a dork. He looks so fucking smug when he answers questions.
Man, I want Will Ferrell to play him so bad on SNL.
Oh, that would be awesome. Everything he answers is so fucking smug. Well, look, if you understood things the way I did, you would see how we're always right and you're always wrong. Well, this is what you wrote in your fucking book.
The whole thing.
Yes, I wrote that, but I was wrong then. I was right then, but I'm wrong. I'm right now too. Saying just the opposite.
Yeah, it's like arguing with the people about tariffs.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, no, it's not a tax.
It's not going to be inflationary. Well, you wrote here in your book, it will be inflationary. Plus, the CBC has said if Trump's tariffs were not in effect, inflation would be under 2% right now.
But not if Trump does it.
No. So we
Not if-
made O'Hara passed away. That was our hero last week.
Yeah.
Who's our hero of this week? How about Liam, that little boy?
Liam.
The little boy in a bunny hat.
Did I miss this?
Yeah, they took a boy and tricked his dad into coming outside so they could grab him by holding the little boy up in a bunny hat. And then they lied and said the only reason they took Liam was because his dad had abandoned him and ran away after they arrested him. So ICE lies about everything.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't expect the Proud Boy Brigade to fucking be on the up and up, man.
Who else could we be for hero of the week? Who did something heroic this week?
I didn't have a hero. I didn't have this filled out yet.
Oh, you actually fill it out ahead of time?
Sometimes, yeah.
Amazing.
I got a one good thing for you, I guess.
What?
I think Mouskowitz is doing a pretty good job.
Jared Maskell. What's his name?
Did I say his name?
Yeah, you said it, but I don't think that's quite.
Mouskowitz?
The guy from New Jersey, right?
Yeah, I think he's, yeah. Is that how you say it?
Representative Moskowitz? I don't know. Moskowitz.
Okay. So he's not a character from Fievel.
He's Moscow. This dude, he's Russia already. What are you saying? He's been nailing everybody that he talks to. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He's been pictures of him doing stupid stuff. I like him a lot. He's a good guy. Good guy. One good thing. We had Tammy Duckworth last week.
Oh, yeah. I was to say Moskowitz was my one good thing, but that can be the hero, I guess.
Oh.
Because I didn't know about the kid.
Oh. Well, you want to change that? Well, let's make Liam one good thing then.
Well, that's not a good thing, was it? Didn't he die?
They eventually let him out.
Oh, okay.
The judge ordered they can't deport him yet. They're still trying to deport him.
Okay. I thought you said he died.
Prediction.
That's not a
ICE
good
Ohio. Well, it's kind of came true. They're coming. They're coming to Springfield, where Homer Simpson lives. You think Homer Simpson will be evicted? Sent out?
No. What's the like? So if you're doing the Trump shit snake eating its own shit.
Oh, did you see the video of him shitting himself this week?
No.
He's sitting there and they went, and then they said, "Okay, everybody's got to leave now. Everybody's got to go." And the woman behind him was going.
Again, I think it's good timing. I'm not believing that he's just defecating all the time. I need to see a trail.
They're not gonna. He didn't stand up.
I want to see somebody like falling behind him with kitty litter, just pouring it down behind as it's dripping out his leg. Okay?
So you're not predicting that then. What's another prediction?
That conspiracy theory is not. I don't think it's credible. I bet he has terrible farts.
Noam survived the weekend. He endorsed her again, so Noam is okay. Bavino keeps showing up saying stupid shit in the.
Apparently, Bavino got kicked out of a bar in Vegas.
Yeah, he got deported out of a bar.
I say,
you know,
is there anything coming up this week? Because there's no
we could make the prediction the Super Bowl winner.
Okay.
You wanna do that? Jim Schwartz quit the Browns.
He did. Oh, I want to. After this, I'm going to talk to you about something else, but we got to come up with a prediction here.
Yes, we do. You know what? Hagsworth hasn't done anything really stupid yet lately. He's got to be on the block for something stupid coming.
Didn't he put out a video or something?
You sent me a video that he did, yeah. where he was saying, our generals got too Harvard-y. Now we want them back to killy. We want our generals to be more kill-minded.
You know what? I say that they make the Iran deal, and it's the same deal that it was before. I know we made this prediction before, but they need like a win that's not really a win.
We have
that
a
they
whole
can brag
armada.
about.
We have a whole armada there. Something's got to give, right?
Right. So it's either they make the deal, or it's he's playing Beach Boys songs again.
Okay. Performer of the week. I think it's that guy, a congressman who keeps coming out and saying ICE is great. ICE is doing their job. You all should be ashamed for not supporting ICE. That Congressman Neal or something like that.
Is that little gray-haired guy?
No, he's a real
I was
asshole.
going to give it to Trump because nothing's more Trumpian than if you're like, waist deep in the Epstein files and you triple down by posting a racist picture because you think that that'll go over better than raping kids.
Yeah, that is the biggest thing that happened. It really shouldn't be the biggest thing that happened this week. So many other fucked up things happen, and he says, I didn't watch it all the way through. I didn't know it. And then they said, well, sir, is this the same? You're saying you're basically using what you accuse Biden of all the time. And then he says, I knew everything. I knew all about it. So he contradicted himself in the same fucking thing.
Oh,
Trump.
and I got our hero of the week too there, along with Mouskowitz. The reporter that asked him the question about the Epstein files, and he said you should smile more. The CNN reporter.
Collins, right.
Caitlin Collins, yeah.
And then a reporter asked him yesterday that question that trapped him. That was a good Samantha somebody. She asked him, and that trapped him into fucking admitting that he says he's responsible, and he knew. All right, power rankings.
Okay.
He had Kushner at 1. He didn't live up to it, did he?
Well, they're still there.
Stephen Miller. Melania tanked. That was great. That was good news.
How dare you hope that the billionaire president doesn't make more billions and millions? How
People
dare
said
you.
it's the worst thing they think they've ever watched.
I mean, it's probably not the worst thing.
They
I was
said
going to
they
buy us a
They
ticket.
literally couldn't stay awake.
Marv, I get 2 free tickets to Cinemark. So I was going to have us go. I was going to treat you
Ah,
to a showing of Melania.
what did I do wrong?
I didn't think you would go with me because, like, sometimes I'll watch that stuff just because, like, I watch Passion of the Christ, even though I don't really get into any of that stuff.
I didn't watch that.
Oh, they beat the shit out of him.
Oh, I got to change my camera. Okay, we're on.
All right, so we got the power rankings here. I think at number 5, it's got to be Carolyn Levitt coming in hot for just double and tripling down on the, you're stupid. This is a Lion King video.
I don't think that's how you spell it. How you spell it?
It's not. I don't think it's Levitt. I think you got to get rid of the E's on the ends there. Levitt. Carolyn Levitt. I think holding in at number 3, we got Stephen Miller.
I'm still trying to spell Carolyn. Is it with a K?
I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, it is K, but
Leavitt. Lee. Lea. Leavitt. Yep, that's it. Leave it.
and if Gnome stuck around, she's got to be still,
You know what?
in the hockey circle.
That's advice to her husband. Leave it. Leave it.
Leave it. Yeah.
Leave it. It's
Caroline,
not
leave
leave it. That's leave it. You don't pronounce that Lev. Oh, you do, because there's no E at the end. Yeah. It's Levitt.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
I would have to say that Gnome has to be at number 4. because she
keeps
survived.
She keeps stepping on her own dick though all the time, doesn't she?
Yeah, but she's surviving.
Yep.
I'd say either Miller or Vance at 3 because he took all the booze that Trump didn't want if he went overseas.
Right. Miller came out a couple times and said some real dickhead stuff. You know why? You know why we did it? Because we can, John. We're the most powerful country in the world. We should use our power. We got to act like we're the most powerful country in the world. And
I think somebody is going to be coming back into the orbit very shortly, much more, and that would be Mr. Musk. He's going to be coming back into the coffee circle.
He's got to testify about Doge this week. They're calling him in.
So he is back in the Bukkake circle.
And the Clintons, don't forget about the Clintons, are going to have to testify.
Well, they can't.
They're not going to do it in public.
I mean, the closest thing they are to MAGA is Bill having his dick in Trump's mouth.
Yeah, that's true. Bubba. I sucked Bubba. All right. Let's get out of here. Super Bowl Sunday.
You got to make your Super Bowl prediction and your...
New England will win this game 21-17.
Okay. So 21-17, that's I think that's over the total.
I don't mess with points. I don't mess with points. They're going to win.
That's 38. So that's under. That's under the 45 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I think it will be closer than people are saying.
You know what determines if it's a blowout is which team starts fucking giving the ball away in the first half. Because so many times the Super Bowl has been ruined by that, you know.
Yeah.
Which team's more likely to do that? I think Sam Darnold has grown a lot since he first came out. And I don't think he's going to screw up like that. But I still think the defense of New England is going to rise to the occasion and win in the Super Bowl. And I hope I'm wrong. I'd rather see Seattle win.
I mean, it doesn't bother me either one way or the other. I do think that I think Sam Darnold is due.
Who won last year?
I mean, no. I mean, due to throw some picks.
He very likely could. He has been hurt too. So, who won last year? Philadelphia?
Yeah, Philadelphia won the Super Bowl last year. They beat up on Kansas City, and that was just by running the. You know,
right, and look, they're ready to fire their coach.
Who, Philadelphia?
Soriano, I think his name is.
Yeah, something like that. Sirianni,
yeah, they're ready to fire him.
All right, let's get out of here. Our show's already an hour and 30 minutes, for Christ's sakes.
Jesus.
This is all your fault.
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
Your fault.
We had to go down Bitter Old Man Road.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Bitter Old Dick.
Paracopter, paracopter.
You almost got away.
Almost.
We got to hear the kids' ending now. That's what makes me smile.
It's very low.
Oh, you know what? I had to put it on the tab. Oh, fuck. I didn't do that right. All right. Let me fix that. Stop. You didn't hear any of the kids' music.
No. We thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for sticking with us for
ever.
Yeah. I mean, there are nuggets in here where you really get some great information. And we tell the future, like literally tell you what's going to happen. So
he nails it.
We nail it all the time.
Now you hear the kids. We are going to hit 130. This might be our longest show.
Probably ever.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Marv.
Thank you, John.
Happy Super Bowl and farewell to football.
Okay.